Yes, guys, another bird's eye view from the Erdiston Teachers Training College, overlooking the city, which is Bridgetown, the capital, and the Pine Road area. So this is the lookout where you'll be overlooking the city of Bridgetown and the surrounding districts, such as you can see from here, the former Model High School building, which later became ICBL. ICBL stands for Insurance Corporation of Barbados Limited, which is at Robert Street in Bridgetown, and opposite there will be the Weymouth depot for the Barbados Transport Board. You can see it from here as well, where the buses are parked. That's the depot where the Barbados Transport Board buses park. There's the headquarters for the Barbados Transport Board. That is the government state-owned, state-run bus company. And you can see all into the Bridgetown port and Deepwater Harbor where the smoke is coming from. That is all in Bridgetown. And we can see the top of Kensington Oval, which is the mecca of cricket in Barbados. Kensington Oval was refurbished in 2007 for World Cup cricket. You can see the Central Bank of Barbados as well from here. Best referred to the Tom Adams Financial Center. We can also see the top of St. Cyprian's Anglican Church, which is at the corner of George Street and Belleville, 7th Avenue, the corner of 7th Avenue, Belleville, and George Street. You can see Nursery Drive here where those cars are coming from. That is the van stand, the river terminal, the Constitution River minibus or taxi terminal. We can see the top of Central Bank in Bridgetown, of course. And we can see the Parliament of Barbados. This is the third oldest parliament in the Western Hemisphere. You can see the top of the Barbados Revenue Authority building. You can see the Bridgetown Mall, which was formerly Julian Supermarket. It was Supercenter first in the 90s, in the 80s, 70s and 80s. And then in the 90s, it was, in the 80s, and in the 90s, in 1990 or so, it was changed to Julian. When Julian bought it over, Mr. Neville Rowe, the owner of Julian, bought over the store, and he named it Julian. It was a mega, massive supermarket. And then in 2003, it was changed over to Troy Supermarket. And then in 2010, it was changed into a mall when it was Bridgetown Mall. And it is now where the Barbados Revenue Authority is, since it closed for environmental issues. It left its original building for environmental issues. You can see the gantry cranes into the port as well. And you can see the Belleville, Pine Road, Belleville area. All here, the foreground is Pine Road, Belleville. And you can see the Queen Elizabeth Hospital from here as well. So this area gives just views of the city. And this is the Erdiston Teachers Training College, where you go to train to become a teacher in the school system, whether it is a private or a public school. My head teacher, my former head teacher, Mrs. Carrington, is the oldest Erdistonian still alive. All the rest have passed on. She's the oldest. She's 103. She celebrated her 100th birthday in 2018. She was born on September 17th, 1918. So she's going to be 103 in the next upcoming 2 months. And she's the oldest Erdistonian still alive. All the rest have passed on. And Erdiston was also a model school. A model school is where you train to become a teacher. So after you have passed your studies, your tests, you will go into a room and with a board and so on and pretend that you are teaching children, and that's how you do your training at Erdiston Teachers Training College. And it was established in 1948. So all who teach here in Barbados have to go through Erdiston Teachers Training College. So again, we're overlooking the city from here. You can even see the Bridgetown. You can even see the West Coast. And again, we're looking into you can see the flour mill, which is just off of Bridgetown, west of Bridgetown, northwest. Just after Brandon's Beach, heading to the west of the island. That's where the flour mill is. And again, we're looking at the Kensington Oval, which is home for cricket in Barbados. You can see the Kensington Oval is where the smoke is coming from, between the port and the Kensington Oval. And we can see the gantry cranes into the port. So even though we're not in Bridgetown, this is suburban. It is just outskirts of Bridgetown, but it is not fully Bridgetown. But we can see the Bridgetown port. We can see the southwest coast as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a blessed evening.